Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. I have been completely consumed in the preparations for the Autism March that I do here in our town. It's our 10th year. It's my labor of love. Like I said before, it started off with me, my husband, my children, and one friend. Now it's hundreds of people that march with us. People from other states know about my story, our journey, and they have come all the way from faraway places to meet me and my family and to share in this beautiful event that we put on every year on April 2nd, which is World Autism Awareness Day. So all the famous buildings and monuments around the world light up in blue for autism. You will see different walks and events in honor of autism awareness. I created the first and only march here in our town. Like I said, it's our 10th year. Start off with just me and my family and a friend, and now hundreds of people march with us. So it's something that has been very touching, that means a lot to me. Like I said, it's my labor of love. So we're prepared a few days away, but this year it was really chaotic because my son is doing his confirmation on Saturday. So we've been going to classes and preparing for that in our church. So I had to buy his outfits and do preparations for that. Then Sunday is actually Easter. So we're going to celebrate Easter like we do every year. I have to do baskets for my kids. And we're going to have a special dinner because not only do we want to remember and honor God's resurrection, but I'm going to do a special dinner for my son's confirmation because we can't do it on Saturday because the confirmation is 8 o'clock at night and it lasts till like midnight. So there's not much we can do on that very day. So the next day, we're going to combine celebrating Easter and his confirmation. And so it's going to be chaotic that day. I'm going to not be able to even think of anything autism for that day, just to give him his special, celebrating his special day and, of course, celebrate Easter. But the next day is the march. So we don't have no more time. Today is Friday. It's Good Friday. It's the last day we really have time to tie up loose ends and do what we have to do. I got a long list. I'm heading out the door in a little bit just to get those last minute things that I need taken care of to be done so that I can just rest and enjoy tomorrow, the confirmation, and then Easter. And then if in the evening I have little tight ends, but it would just be minor tight ends, and then look forward to the march on Monday, which is April 2nd, World Autism Awareness Day. So I wanted to do this video because last time I did the video, I was telling you all about it and showing you all the baskets that we had done until then. I spoke about donations. I have always put this march together with my own money, no sponsors, no donors, for the last 9 years. This year, for the first time, I tried to reach out to people because it's every year we make it bigger and more special, and we try to do different creative things, different exciting things for the kids and the family. So this year I thought, okay, let me just reach out because I tried to do it last year and I didn't get any response. So I put it on my YouTube, on my Instagram, on my Facebook, on my autism Facebook page, which is called Autism Faces. If you'd like to join and see what we're all about, and for any information, resources, all that kind of good stuff. It's called Autism Faces. Faces meaning finding a cause with everyone's support. That's why the puzzle is a symbol for autism, because it's a missing piece. There's no known cause or cure. And right now, we don't really even focus on the cure because we accept our angels the way God has brought them to us, or the way they are. And they're the love of our life, our best friend, our everything. But it would be nice to know in the future what actually causes autism so that, a lot of families don't have to really go through everything that autism is. It has a lot of difficultness, a lot of sadness, it's a long, hard journey, but it also has its blessings. And you learn to love more than you ever known, more to be patient more than you ever known. You learn to just, it's just a special journey, but it does come with a lot of sadness and difficultness. And so you're just a different mom. I always thought I was a great mom, but now I even feel like God saw something in me to, you know, put me as a mom for this little angel, my son, that is needed me. And I'm like thankful. God knows why he does what he does, or why things are the way they are. And we just have to trust in him and have faith and go along with the journey. And so my son means everything to me. So there you go. And that's why I do this. That's why I do this labor of love to honor my son and our journey, and to also let these families know you're not alone. Someone does understand, someone does care. And we want a day to bring the autism awareness to the forefront of our family, our friends, our community, and to the world. And it's a day to celebrate, and let the world know, hey, this does happen. And so help us to bring the awareness to, you know, to everyone that we can reach out to. So, and to, like, let these families know, here's a day that's dedicated to you. We love you. We appreciate you. You have our support. Like I said, you're not alone. And so I provide everything from the food, the drinks, the desserts, the water bottles, activities, photos, everything, and even the gift baskets. And for 9 years, I gave away, we would give a person a ticket, and then if their number was called, we would give them the gift baskets. Last year, we had to start raffling because I did more and more and more and more, and they became more and more expensive. So we just charged like $1 a ticket. And if your numbers, everybody gets a little something, but these are special baskets. And so the funds would go back into for the next year's march or something special for my son, because he's honored, but he never really gets nothing out of it, other than him being honored and being appreciative of that. But something to put back for something special that he may need that's big. And then yet still some of the stuff goes into the next year's March. And so this year, we did more baskets than ever before. And for the first time, I just decided to reach out to everybody personally, through either text or messenger or calls, whatever it had to take. But I wanted to know that that person received my personal message. It came from my heart. And, I had, like, with messenger, it was perfect because I can see that they read my message and got it. Because last year I tried to post it and I tried to tag people, and everybody said, we didn't get that, we didn't see that. So with messenger, you can tell when somebody's read your message and got it, and you know that you reached out to them. Many people have responded, some did not, but at least I know they got the message, and they either chose not to participate or come to the event or donate or anything. But they did get the message. So, and with texting the same way and phone calls, same way. So, for all those many people that opened up their heart and said, of course, I support you on this. Of course, I want to help and donate. Here I am, and have either sent money or items to make these gift baskets. I'm deeply grateful. For those that didn't respond, there's nothing I can do other than that's something with you. So it would have been nice to get a response back, even saying, I got your message, but I don't want to do it, or I can't do it, or whatever. But just to not completely ignore it, guess it kind of hurts, because this is not about me, but about my son and these autistic families. So I've done it on my own for 9 years without any sponsors or donors or asking anybody for anything. Last year, I put $4,000 out of my pocket. So, and I will continue to do that. But it's nice when people can donate and you can add and make it even a little bit more special. So this year, I finally got a lot of responses. So I'm going to show you. We had to put on the floor because I had no more room for it. And there's on the table. And there's still, like, there's some over there as well. I don't know if you can see it by the stereo here. And there's some on the floor here. My whole living room and dining room is consumed with everything autism. I did some special surprise signs for some friends of mine, and they're going to be surprised. They're going to see it when we get to the plaza. It's a special surprise for some of the moms that have been with me from the beginning, and I just, have been my loyal walkers, marchers, because we call it a march because it's a stronger word. We're marching for a cause to bring the awareness out there. So it's a more special, more stronger word than just walk, even though walk is good and we are walking. But that's how I put it from the beginning. So, I guess you could call it a walk, but I started with the word march because, like I said, it meant something like you're marching with all your heart and soul for a cause, for to bring awareness. And so I'm going to keep it as march, but walk, march, same thing. You're just going down. So I did these. I ordered these from Oriental Trading. And you pick a picture of the person that you're doing it for. I did one for me and my son. So this is one of my moms that have been with me from the beginning. It's Rose and her son Sal. He's nonverbal. Try not to damage him. This is another mom that has marched with me, Layla and her son. I'm trying not to make sure they don't poke into each other. Wyatt. And then there's my husband's cousin and her son, Tony. Let me switch this around. I don't want them to get ruined or poke holes in the other one. This is me and my son. And it says Autism Awareness, I love Alexis. So it says the same thing on the top, but then it says I love and whatever your son's name is. This is for my friend and neighbor Edith and her son Caden, which she won't be able to be in the march. Her son is really ill. He deals with a lot of health issues, and he was in UCSF for 2 months. They came home, thought everything would be better, and they'd end up going back. In fact, he's in surgery now, but I'm still going to have that at the plaza to honor her mom, and hopefully her family will be there. And of course, this is our autism sign that's been folded up. So that's our autism sign right there, and it just says Autism Awareness, April 2nd, and it has our town on it. There's an autism ball that we also give in the gift baskets. So it has an autism ribbon and sign and the colors. This is the Oriental Trading box that everything came in. And I still got like at least 10 more baskets to do, which one will be Oakland A's, one will be the Oakland Raiders. I have 3 moms that I'm honoring, so I'll have 3 special baskets for them. And a few more, kids and adults. So I got more stuff back there, more scarves, more plates, more cute. These are the cutest plates. And I got these cute bowls that they can eat their cereal and drink the rest of their milk through a straw. These are spinners that I got at Walmart. They were on sale for $1, so I was able to get plenty of spinners. You know, the autism children have sensory. They deal with sensory motions, some cards, like memory cards, alphabet numbers, so they can have some learning stuff. Some donated SpongeBob, new toys, brand new in the package from my son. He orders a lot of toys and stuff from eBay, and the lady sent him like 1,000 of these, so he decided just to keep a few and donate the rest to the kids. We got some extra baskets that we got back here that we're doing. Different watches from Hello Kitty to Frozen to Superman, Mario Brothers, just different kind. And not a bad deal. They were like 10 something regular, about 5 something regularly. Went down to sale on 3. He actually went down to $2. So I was able to get plenty of those. Night lights like these that I showed you last time. I had to get more bowls, more cellophane paper from the last time you saw me. This is a basket that was donated by the grocery outlet store. One of the girls that worked there is a dear friend of mine. She's actually on my committee. For the first time, I have a committee. Few ladies that will, you know, be helping me every year on the march, from doing wrapping gift baskets to setting up the plaza with the tables, the canopies, the chair, from doing the raffle tickets to collecting the money to serving different food, you know, different positions like that. So this was donated from the grocery outlet, and it has like snacks, and it has water bottles with the fan, ice packs, all kinds of stuff. And then she personally donated her own. I got, I showed you last time, some autism books. I got one of each. This is The Superhero Brain, My Brother Charlie by Holly Robinson Peete and her daughter Ryan. I think I showed you guys this last time for like Simon. I was able to get one each, so 6 books. 6 lucky people will get one of those books. So, and then we have the blue juice. Everything, we dress from head to toe blue. So this is the blue juice. It's like, I don't know if you can see it there. Here, let me lift it up. So this is the juice that we choose every year. It's Hawaiian Punch. It's called Polar Blast. And we got it because the color is blue and it really tastes really good. So we're going to go today and get the last minute stuff. This was a scarf that my friend who's in the hospital with her son made before she left. It's an autism scarf with the autism colors. And then we ordered from Oriental Trading. We usually do autism gift boxes. They didn't have them this year, so we had to do the lighting of the window. Autism gift bags. Then we have the autism bandanas, autism balloons that we ordered. And then we got autism notebooks with the pen to go with it. And we ordered autism shades for the kids. Isn't this like cute? Let me see if I could get one out. So it looks like that. It's for the kids. It has an autism ribbon and colors. And then I always get this big old package that comes with everything possible that Oriental Trading has. It's a huge package, like $30 worth. But it comes with hundreds and hundreds of stuff, from autism balls to autism pens, pencils, tattoos, puzzle pieces, bookmarkers. Just everything you can think of is in here. Autism bracelets, lanyards, just all kinds of goodies. And I'm going to put all of those into these gift bags that I showed you here. So that will be, it's just the same as the gift baskets, except it will be gift bags. And then I have autism backpacks in different colors for the kids. So it has blue, red, all that stuff. And then we even have, try not to drop anything, and I did. The Autism Awareness gift bag, bags in case somebody needs to carry any of the stuff that they have from the plaza. So it's just a ton of stuff, which I'm sure I showed you a lot of the stuff in my last video, but I just wanted to re-go over it just in case I missed anything. But one of the things I really wanted to focus on in this video is I was mentioning to you that Home Depot offers a light bulb that where some of the proceeds, sorry, my nose is itchy, where some of the proceeds go to autism research. They used to carry a different type of bulb, but it wasn't lasting as long. And so Philips, the company Philips, made an LED one that's really strong and lasts a long time. So that's this one right here. It's, my husband bought it. I think they're like $6 something right now, and they'll tend to go down because the whole month of April is Autism Awareness. So if you don't get it in time for Autism Awareness Day, which is April 2nd, don't feel bad. You can still get it and use it for the whole month of April and however long you want. It's a blue 8-watt LED, and you see the Autism Speaks here. I know there's a lot of controversy with Autism Speaks. I don't know exactly what's going on. It's been happening for couple of years or so. I don't know exactly what the controversy is. I know when the grandmother died, it kind of just went all downhill, and a lot of people are against it. I believe anything that goes for the good of autism is a good thing. But like I said, I don't know the details of what happened. So I'm going to do some research into that and see why people are really upset with the Autism Speaks organization. So I just know that when it was a grandmother and grandfather who did it for their autistic grandson, and they've been doing it for many years, and all their funds would go to autism research. But like I said, the grandmother died, and there was this huge controversy, and it kind of went downhill, and people are really mad with the organization. I guess misuse of funds or something is going on. I don't know for sure, so I don't want to tell you. I'll do some more research in it, and then I'll do a separate video, let you know what that's all about. But for now, that's the only people who do the lights. So if anything goes to autism research, go ahead and do it. And even if it didn't go to research, the thing is that you're showing your support, and that you're supporting autism awareness for either someone in your family, some friends, some coworkers, someone you know, or that you don't know anybody at all, but you just want to support the cause. Like I said, when I started, it was 1 in every 150, and that was in 2009. And then 2 years later, it was 1 in every 110. A couple of years later, it's 1 in every 88. Right now, we're 1 in every 68. So it's continually becoming a bigger epidemic. Like I said last time, it's bigger than juvenile childhood cancer, juvenile diabetes, and pediatric AIDS combined, and the fact that we don't know what causes it. There's a lot of different research. People say the vaccinations, but there's no concrete known cause. My kids have all been vaccinated by the same doctor, the same way, same vaccinations, and only my son is autistic. So I have a hard time really believing that. But of course, I continually do the research and listen out for information and what the CDC comes up with and see what happens. And I always keep you guys informed. Whatever I learn, I pass it on to you guys. But from my own personal experience, my other kids are not autistic. And like I said, same doctor, same vaccination, same way, same everything. So, and then there's a lot of things that it happens at the end of pregnancy or during labor. So there's a lot of research they've been doing since the 40s. And the information is getting better and better, but up for now, there is no known cause or cure. And they really believe it's 1 in every 45, I believe, but the CDC hasn't finished their research or have confirmed that number. So as of now, it's 1 in every 68. So as you can see, every year it got more and more children are being diagnosed with autism. So, if you don't support Autism Speaks organization, or all about the controversy and you don't want to support it, just get another regular light bulb that has nothing to do with the Autism Speaks. If you choose not to, just get a blue light bulb so you can just show your love and support for Autism Awareness. So like I said, if you don't have nothing to do with Autism Speaks, you could just get any regular blue light bulb. If you do want to support Autism Speaks and believe that the funds do go for the research, they do have Philips. They used to have a night light, which I showed you in my last video, and they used to have a lantern, all for autism awareness. All the each one, some of the proceeds would go to autism research. They don't carry the lantern anymore. I think they haven't actually in the last couple of years. The nightlight for the first time, I cannot find them. My husband went, I went. They're not to be found. Nobody knew nothing about it. So I don't think they're carrying the night lights either. This was the only bulb they had for autism research. So this is what we got. And so if you want to go to your near Home Depot and show your support for autism awareness, pick up this Philips LED light bulb. Like I said, I think my husband said it was $6 and something. And I think as the time goes by, it gets cheaper and cheaper. So look out for that and get your blue light bulb. Or like I said, if you don't want this specific light bulb or brand or support Autism Speaks or whatever you feel, just get any blue light bulb and put it on your porch or put it in your house lamp or put it anywhere where you can show people I support autism awareness. So I didn't have that information available in my last video, so that's why I didn't show you. So that's where we are now. I have a meeting tonight with the ladies who are now on my committee and helping me. It's 3 ladies that are dear friends of mine, and then it's my family. So tonight we'll meet and we'll figure out who's bringing what, who's doing what needs to be finished and completed so that we have nothing to do unless something comes up at the last minute, but just to put our heads together and tie up these loose ends and figure it all out. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to be leaving in a few minutes to go tie up some loose ends on my end. And then we don't eat meat. I'm Catholic. We don't eat meat today. It's Good Friday. It's a day that Jesus died for us many years, thousands of years ago. And so we're, meditating and celebrating, not celebrating because we're not celebrating that he died for us, but just letting him know that we appreciate his huge sacrifice to give up his life so that we can live. And so we're going to probably watch a few Christian movies. I'm going to try to see The Life of Christ, The 10 Commandments, which is my favorite, and stuff like that, and just get real at peace and spiritual, especially for my son's confirmation tomorrow and then Easter Sunday. So we don't eat meat today, so I'm going to probably get some tostadas and probably do a tuna pasta because you can eat seafood. So tuna pasta, or we can just do cactus napales and just do some vegetables and Mexican cheese and all that stuff. Just have tostadas just to honor Good Friday today. So I hope that you guys are doing well. I mean, the weather has changed. We've had so much rain where we live, and I was kind of concerned, even though we had 1 year out of 10 years, 1 year it rained and had winds fiercely, and we still march. And I tell people I will never cancel. I'd have to be dead, and then my family will continue on. So don't ever think it's stormy and it's raining. Oh my God, the wind. She's not going to be there. I will be there. So, and because we had such a long like winter, it just was raining and we're already in March and it was like, what's going on? Is it going to rain that day? But they say that day is supposed to be nice. Today it's sunny and pretty, and yesterday was really sunny and hot. So I'm hoping that we have that same day. Like I said, only 1 year out of 10 years we had fierce winds and rain and we still marched. So, but it's nicer when you can have nice weather and just enjoy. We have canopies this year, just in case. And even if it's sunny, just to kind of be in the shade and keep the sun, out. But if it's raining, it also can protect us. So we got a couple of those. Yeah, there's even baskets up there. So that's kind of what I wanted to finish telling you, which is kind of updating you or going over kind of in case I missed anything, what I said in my last video. These are some of the signs that we carry. This is the one that's near and dear to my heart. It's called The Face of Autism, which is pictures of my son from the time he was born, right there, all the way to the present day. Just kind of right there. And it shows how an autistic child or adult or teenager looks normal. And it's not until you're with them for a while that you're like, okay, something is special or different. And so society tends to be a little bit harder, because if you see someone with Down syndrome or disabled in a wheelchair, you tend to immediately have compassion, or say, hey, we need to understand and have patience and respect them. But with autism, you don't see that right away. So they think, oh, it's this spoiled child. He's a brat. He just wants his way. If you just give him a good spanking, he wouldn't act like that. And so society can be really cruel on autistic children. The other side is all the marches that we've done. Some are even not on here, but most of them are. Another poster that we carry, put this down, is like just signs. One of my daughters does all the artistic projects from the posters. She does our outfits from head to toe. She decides what we're going to wear, what it's going to be like. So this is one sign. So this is another one. I don't remember. So it's like that. Autism Awareness. This is one that gives actually information. It's called Missing Pieces, which if you haven't heard that song by Mark Leland, he did it when we actually started the march. It was around there. So he talks about 1 in every 150, which now it's not that. It's 1 in every 68. But the song is just so touching and so amazing. Please hear that song. It's called Missing Pieces. It's by Mark Leland. So if you know anybody that's autistic, pass the song on. Family, friend, coworker. If you just don't know anybody, the song is touching and it gives you a lot of information. It tells you how these families need us. So please listen. It's called Missing Pieces by Mark Leland. You can see it on YouTube. And so this one, we had to change it. So it's 1 in every 68. So we kind of give some statistics. And it says 1 in every 68 children are autistic, 42 of them being boys. This is an epidemic bigger than pediatric AIDS, childhood cancer, and juvenile diabetes combined. There is no known cause or cure. It has some autism puzzle pieces. And this one has lighted up blue, because all around the world, all the famous buildings and monuments light up in blue, like the Empire State Building and many others. Usually CNN will cover it, so check it out. That's on, if it's not April 1st, at the night of April 1st or April 2nd, but it's actually done April 2nd. This is a drawing that my daughter did of my son with his tail. He wears glasses. And then we have this one, which it says Autism Speaks, and it talks about what the puzzle piece and the ribbon represents. The puzzle pattern of this ribbon reflects the mystery of autism. Let me turn around so I could possibly read it. The brightness of the ribbon signals hope through research and increasing awareness. And then it says the different colors and shades represent the diversity of people and families living with this disorder. So it's kind of an information board. Sorry, had it been down because there was one more here. So we laminate them because, like I said, 1 year out of 10, we had fierce rain and wind, and it was kind of breaking our posters and our umbrellas. So we decided, we put a lot, or my daughter puts a lot of work into drawing these. So we wanted to protect them to be able to use them every year. So we had to laminate them to keep them protected. So, and then we bought 2 new boards to do some new ones if we need to. And then this bag has like a lot of shirts. I found a lot of blue shirts in different sizes. So I'm going to put some of those in the rest of the gift baskets. It's just different color blues, different sizes. So those are going for the kids. So in case someone doesn't have blue, we have blue. These are the plates that Home Depot used to provide for us, and we still have plenty left over. They do an activity workshop every first Saturday of the month. So for the last few years, because I worked there, they had provided the plates, the brushes, the aprons, and stuff like that, and the paints. But I don't work there anymore, and they were going to continue to provide these for me, so I wasn't able to get that this year. One of the girls that were in charge no longer works there, so she didn't have access to it anymore. So we're going to use what we have, which I have plenty, more than enough left over. I had to buy my own aprons because I just had like maybe 5 of the Home Depot aprons left. It's for little children, little mini aprons, like the workers use at Home Depot. So I only had 5 left, so I had to buy separate aprons, which are these right here. This is probably going to go into a part 2 video. I forget after 30 minutes it clips off and it keeps recording, but it goes into a part 2. So bear with me if I'm all of a sudden talking and I get cut off. So I had to buy these at Dollar Tree. They're like this, which are really cute. See, they're little mini aprons for the kids. They come in different colors. This one says ABC 1, 2, 3. It's like a lime green. Just different colors. They have purple. They're $1 each. So it has like paint brushes and a palette and stuff. They were $1 each. So I got everything that they had, which was 30 something, which might not be enough, but we'll figure it out. And then the brushes. I need to get brushes for the paint, and I had plenty of paint left. I had like 2 boxes of the paint left, so that's more than enough. So it's only pretty much the brushes that I'm gonna have to replace this year, and knowing that from here on out I'm gonna have to provide that on my own. It was just something they did for me because I worked there. Now I no longer work there. It would be nice if they continued to provide it, but I just appreciate that the years that they did. So moving forward, yeah, so, and they might, she doesn't work there anymore. She was going to get them for us. She doesn't work there anymore. I guess I could go back and ask, but they know